Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Joel Garcia gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher is going to have to be on top of his game.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Padilla on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Two and two.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
In now, Boof, Bobo, pitch out, nothing doing. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 at a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Stepping into the box, John Pitts. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that's a special home run. John Pitts continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. A ball and no strikes.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Walter Iwasi. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 2-0 home. And he popped him up. After it is Yelich. And no one will track it down. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Lorenzo Nieve comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Lorenzo Nieve.
Standing in now, Brady Day. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-0. Robbie Newcomb is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping in, Chad Fidelia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Heading out towards shallow right. Hits. Moves over. 1 down. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit down the line at first. To his left, Date. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Striding forward now is the DH, Logan Morrison. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. From the belt, the pitch. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Yelich at third with 2 away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The Rays lead it 6-0. Riding in once again, Jesse Pitts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Now batting, Connor Hitz. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 6-0. Next up for the A's, Enrique Velasquez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Parker Nellis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Juan Trevino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Pitts will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Rays.
At the plate, Bobo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped up. Velasquez is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31.
At the plate, John Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As he hits one on a line to left field. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Rays 7 and the A's nothing. So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hits. Going back on it. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, T-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. This one's down to third. Pitts right there on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder.
Settling in now, Chad Bedelia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Pitts has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's the Rays 7 and the A's 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Walter Uwasi, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady Gay.
So stepping in, Brady Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. popped him up. Trevino over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Morrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Morrison, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Enrique Velasquez.
So coming to the plate, Enrique Velasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
The count is 1-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Parker Nellis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit on the ground out to short. Pitts takes it in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Into the box, Connor hits.
Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Connor hits.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
No strike.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready once again. Booth Bobo. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-1 home. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 201 in his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. hits. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ripped down the line. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box now, Walter Uwasi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3 runs already home here. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Called strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, Brady Day. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-0 home. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jesse Pitts. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 11 and the A's 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
The Athletic.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Juan Trevino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Trevino manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Heading out toward shallow right. Pitts has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter, number
Here's
3.
Echeverria now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Into the box, Graham Mendoza. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, right fielder, Chad.
Digging in, Chad Fidelia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front 11-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Pitts. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now.
Bobo.
Now here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 out, nobody on. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Chris Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Chris Chavez.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In is Christian Yelich. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. One out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Logan Morrison.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Logan Morrison. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So far on the year, Morrison carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well. He's able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate, Enrique Velasquez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Morrison stands at second with two gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Danger averted following the two-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Drew Linden enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
26, Drew Linden.
John Pitts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Jeff Pitts will be next. Ah. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bedelia has it in his tracks. One down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Standing in, Jeff Pitts. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Linden is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball four.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now in the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that misses ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Nellis has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number two. Stepping in, Walter Iwasi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. The 1-2 misses down below the knees.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-2 sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Parker Nellis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high, 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Hits on the grass. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready for another chance. Juan Trevino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. One and two now.
2 strikes.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in, Adeiny Hechavarria. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Graham Mendoza, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Chad Bedelia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The 0-2 delivery. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping into the box, Brady Day. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Line toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Day leads off second with nobody out. The ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Weakly hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left field.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Booth Bobo fouled away. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
One ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 12 and the A's 2. Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now time is going to be called here, as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Morrison.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Yelich stands at first with 1 out. That one's in there. 3-1. drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ninth inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 12-2. Diego Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Diego Hernandez.
At the plate, John Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
The right fielder, John Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He loses him on ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Well hit to right. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Walter.
Striding in, Walter Uwasi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Bedelia has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Ready for another shot now. Enrique Velasquez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Two and two.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Parker Nellis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Juan Trevino, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Last strike now for Oakland. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Tampa Bay Rays came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Robbie Newcomb earns his first win of the season. Joel Garcia struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.